the back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Parkey with the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Back like an asthma attack.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It's caught. Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. These two teams all tied after one.
7-7.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And
he'll
go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out to his left. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on fourth down. They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Baker Mayfield taking it in. And the Browns have taken the lead. So it was 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried the sneak, and they got in.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to
What are snoring and shit, bro?
Now after the score, it's Parkey on
I
to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Let's go, man.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go to that bread and butter.
All set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah,
looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it
Greedy
off.
Williams, that good?
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, Mayfield.
Bro, pick the fucking ball off.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it'll be second down.
24-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z.
Tahula don't care, come down.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. Running the jet sweep with Jones.
Bro, what?
Trying to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And he's got Julio Jones.
I was having the first fucking time.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
It's the score. Browns 21, Falcons 14.
Boy, they're down only one score, still first half, but they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have a superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
Get the fucking ball.
Will they call it a touchback? No, it's out at the 1-yard line. They were inches there from blowing a golden scoring opportunity.
Retains possession.
Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Mayfield keeps it himself, and he is over the line.
Should we sneak for the most
rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Baker Mayfield with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Mayfield to throw it this time. And the Browns
Bro, wait the fuck there.
Their advantage. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I literally was right the fuck there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him
Motherfuckers just
14.
knocking heads off.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
12 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. This pass complete to Higgins. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. They go play action. Mayfield.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Hella slow,
Go
bro.
out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Rashard Higgins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
It changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
You gotta do it. Fuck.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain.
Let me tee you up, bro. Fuck all this, bro.
Get the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
Nigga, that wasn't that good, man.
People acting different, so I asked, can I?
I just be fucking off. I hope I get his ass again. He got to die the second time.
Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. How did you let it go miss? Her she was major, she mix.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more
I'll take the dub. I played against that nigga before. So I took that dub. Thank you. I played against him before though. Annoying ass kid. Let's try this again.
I put my team on my back, did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag, copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take your L like a boss, stand 10 toes on your feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat. 4 Giottos on the truck. I had a dream and it's stuck. Living my life cause we up. Looking back like where the love. So I be hella low key. But
contrary to belief. Loyalty you run deep.
I keep my ear to the streets. Struggle turn me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately, got been scheming. Against our odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Smile ain't on you, gon' act. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Atlanta Falcons. And we are underway in Buffalo. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown.
Complete to John.
A gain of 6 there on first.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Allen's throw is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Tyler Davison coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, and he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They run here with Singletary.
You're not fucking blocking Grady Jarrett like that.
Into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
That is one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio
Shut your bitch
Jones.
ass up, bro.
And he'll go out near midfield at
Fuck
the
wrong with you,
49.
nigga?
21 yards there.
Fuck is wrong with you,
Ryan on
bitch?
4th down.
That's what I'm finna beat your ass. Could you stop me?
Now Ryan on 1st down.
Shut your ass
He's
up.
going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
That's a computer.
Ed Oliver that time.
I got you, don't worry.
Get in there and bring him down. After the sack on 1st down, Ryan. And that is
Out of bounds.
intercepted.
Show ass
Or
up.
was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet
Weekend.
downs, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something.
That's
here.
what it's a sideline for, bro.
From the shotgun, Ryan.
I throw the fucking ball, man.
They're gonna get him
The
as
pump
he
fake.
goes down. Off the edge, Mario Addison gets the sack. They'll indeed go for it with Ryan.
Shut your ass up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? That ain't bullshit. Get the fucking line back off Julio Jones, nigga.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 20.
That weak ass nigga off Julio Jones.
And the drive keeps going. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jones. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Give him 14.
You might know, but can you stop it?
And that'll make it 2nd and short.
Bro, I don't give a fuck.
Ground game here, Gurley. He can muscle Foster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Here you go, right here for you.
Operating from the gun.
There you go.
Ryan, he is going to find Hill here. And he's got a first down.
I'll pick your mans up over there on the sideline.
13-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues.
First down, Atlanta.
Bro, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run. It's Gurley.
It's what it's still like, what, 7 yards?
4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
I got 4.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've
I'll
got to
take 4.
continue to try and run and try and keep the defense.
You know
honest.
it, shit.
Also just sit
I'll take
back,
4
dare you to
pop.
throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Gurley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley.
Get your little ass off me, nigga.
Into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Get your little ass off me. Get in that weight room, bitch. Get in that weight room.
And the Falcons are an
Bitch, get in the weight room. Bitch, get in the weight room.
Extra point forthcoming.
Hey, bro, it don't matter, bro. Fuck wrong with you.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter
I don't
number
give,
2.
bro, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, bro. I'm finna beat your ass.
Each team's had
We gonna most definitely see.
7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Bitch ass nigga, shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Don't take shit out on me, bitch. Fuck wrong with you. You better first catch that shit next time. Son. Fuck is wrong with you, nigga? That was all me. That wasn't shit lucky. I cracked your bitch ass, nigga.
And everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff followed a great field position. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown.
It's horrible what you can't stop. Come on.
But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll
Thought shit was sweet, didn't you? Came out the end zone, got your ass baptized.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley.
Got the first.
I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him
Got him
back.
first?
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline.
We're gonna get him back, don't worry.
What to do next? And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again. He's gonna have his
Weak ass
running
nigga.
back. It's complete. And
Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Take this fucking like a man, nigga.
8 yards out, and the Falcons have taken the lead.
Take this shit like a man.
CD for them. This has just been an.
You want to talk that shit? Take this shit like a man now.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter.
That's your weak ass that can't stop me. That's on you.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience.
You went on shit. You had a fucking
What you're doing.
nigga. You had a DN. You had a DN on Julio Jones and thought you gonna do something with it.
We're seeing here.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. That's like putting up. That's a lineman on the receiver. That shit does matter, nigga. What DN you know getting picks? 23 yards deep.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20.
I don't give a fuck what you do, bitch. I didn't fucking ask.
But some of these teams,
Weak ass nigga.
coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Nigga terrible.
A gain of 6 there on first. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Come on now.
Over the middle here to Brown.
Supposed to be a sack.
Across midfield and inside the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
Oh, come on. Catch that shit.
For him, as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner.
It ain't matters. That's a point.
His guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Allen dancing to his left. He's going to go deep for Beasley. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
They ain't give me shit. I knocked your motherfucking helmet off your motherfucking shoulders, nigga.
Football as the second half gets underway.
They didn't give me that either. Why you harping on something that happened in the 1st quarter, bro?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense
do?
at the line.
Let me see, can you stop this shit?
Wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again.
Come on now, Ed Oliver can't fuck with Mac, man.
Get to it. Ed Oliver picks up
He
his
good,
second
but
sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan steps away to his left. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one.
I was supposed to catch that anyway.
It's been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. Open receiver. That's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be tackled right
like
on
that.
the chalk of the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Bro, that sound real personal.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st down, it's Gurley. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the 1st half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big 2nd half.
The 1st down.
Bro, stop fucking bitching and play the game. Bitch ass nigga over here crying the whole fucking game like a little bitch. Bitch ass up, nigga. Shut up, bitch. 60s. Shut up, bitch. 60s. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you, bitch? Click on next time then.
And the Falcons will extend their lead. Well, we've said it many times, Charles, when you have weapons like this at the wide receiver position, just get them the football any way that you can, and here it's in the run game.
And that was an example of catching a team off guard because it really paid off for them. They weren't ready for that at all. I know they weren't ready to try and catch him because once he hit full stride,
he was up 7-0 time off and quit. You know what?
And able to take it past the 25 and up to
almost, man, almost.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen trying to lay one up deep.
That'll be a pick.
Incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Beasley, 1st down Buffalo. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
29-yard Allen now on 1st down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 29 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
You steady talking about this fumble? That shit happened 1st quarter.
Within a touchdown at 21-14.
Sound real personal, man.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
You saying your shit sound real personal, bro.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own.
I am, no worries.
Set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
It's a nice verse.
What are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Gurley. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They're running the jet sweep with Jones. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And that is incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
It's 4th down anyway, so I ain't tripping.
Critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be...
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Tyler Davison able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Another try after the 1st down sack. Allen on the left side, he finds Beasley. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Allen Bailey with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. One final try here for Allen. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. And
what?
Set up down around the 15-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. And now he'll tuck it and run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to...
Trust me, I'm not.
And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown.
40 blocks
where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be a no.
So if I get down there and I take a field goal, I'll take it.
Wind down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. It's Gurley. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's a difference between scary and smart.
That's 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with
difference.
those. They go play action now. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
It's caught. Jones. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down, Falcons.
First down.
Ryan to throw. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Gurley. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. This from 52.
This nigga miss. I need to move the motherfucker. Let's go. We got to see who ball first half. Yeah, overtime.
Teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously a touchdown to win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Well, the #1 mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Throwing on 3rd and long. Ryan. This one caught by Ridley. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Now Ryan on first down. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
You diving, don't you?
Able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Running the jet sweep with Ridley. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. the bootleg. They'll roll him out right. Open man, it's Stocker. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a first down. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
And, partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered and the quarterback takes off and picks up a first down or big yardage. Because whether you're in zone or man, it's easy to lose track of him because you don't always have someone assigned to him. And once he goes, now everybody's scrambled to try.
I still had the shit on for the fourth quarter.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Throwing on second down. Ryan buying time to his left. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 27 yards there, a first down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Sliding out of the pocket. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, they were looking for a clutch play there on 4th, unable to come up with it.
How about that defense, though, huh? How about that D?
To draw.
And, you know, I remember playing how much 4th downs were emphasized. You know, because, as you said, it's a momentum play. It's also a big test for you. You know, if people are going to go for it on 4th down, they believe you're not up to the challenge. You want to show them differently.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. What can Allen do now with his drive? Going deep for Diggs. And got it complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's said and done.
It ain't over, bro. It ain't over. Shit, I thought it before. I thought that one overtime that shit was over. Shit.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
In any yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out.
Did you, man?
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
Fucking blew that lead. Man, dude nowhere near my fucking competition, bro. Like, just gotta be happy having good teams. He got some bullshit, I got some bullshit. Hey.
Yeah, we did a lot for the wins. Came in and drop on the 10. Once again, yeah. I had to tighten the plan. Yeah, I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. I don't want it if it ain't love. If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Never enough, I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins in the world still spinning. I told them. We did a lot for the wins. Drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops, if he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him, and once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Now they'll throw it with Ryan. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Being chased out left. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. From the shotgun, Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Russell Gage there to make the grab. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
7, Seahawks nothing. Sterling Hoffrichter to kick off for the Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 19-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Here's Carson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes.
Inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory.
That's a big-time pitch and catch. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right.
This nigga right the fuck there.
Touchdown, Seattle. Wilson connects with Taylor Lockett. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
23 yards, the final tally. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Benson Mayowa able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now Wilson on first down. They set up the screen to Penny. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
What the fuck, man? Pick the ball off.
Going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Past the 20. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Against Rivers. Wild shot. Missed Bagley. Got it back. Tucker converts. Got it on the second one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Kazin. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Play action, it's Ryan. The ball is in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of 2 yards. It's now 4th.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run for it with Penning. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Steps in, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Going to throw deep for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Quandre yards.
Well, it's third down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
2nd and 10. At the 42.
Looking to throw on second down. Wilson. Out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
Another Seahawks.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's good for another Seahawks.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. From the gun, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. Philip Dorsett there to make the grab. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. The extra point now coming from Myers. And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action. Ryan. And this one incomplete. Contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Ryan. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That gain on third down, good for 28. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Atlanta.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff for Gurley. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Running the jet sweep with Jones.
You don't like this!
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Rolling to his left. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Eluding the pressure right, and that's incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go, just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darquez Dennard. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the night. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Seahawks 14. Sterling Hoffrichter.
Now following the touchdown, Hoffrichter to kick off. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now Wilson operating from the gun, and he finds Penny. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up second.
Operating from the gun. Wilson forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off
GG, man.
Marquez Denard. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open. But I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
Out of bounds at the 34-yard line. It's a game.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
They go play action now. Ryan. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They go play action with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Ryan. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. All likelihood this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Take off your
Picked
helmet and give me a
off
kiss
by
next time.
Denard. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darquez Denard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who got 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Ryan wants to throw it. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. That'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again. Ryan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,
I didn't feel like playing this shit for real, but my girlfriend asked me if I want to stream. What could I stream, man? I hop on the stream for her.
That's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with the Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake, baby. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks. That's a whole field.
Alright, y'all, we finna hop about this bitch, man. We went like 2-2 today. So we got like a force with. I supposed to go 3-1 honestly, but I fucked off that big game against him right here. I fucked that off. I probably win them 3. Did like the first one, but hey, you live, you learn. The bridge they build and they burn. Man, we catch y'all later, man. And just in case you forgot or it slipped your mind, I'm not one of them. I'm just him.